Me and my brother JT there. So I'm typically, basically at that point, just kind of testing some sound bars, getting them prepped, you know, for customers who might like want to come get them rather than having to test them when they're ready to buy them. Very challenging process. Kind of always try to engage every customer that comes through. So Sunday turned out to be a pretty good day. Got kind of busy, a few spurts here and there. Then it kind of flatlined. Kind of muffle the sound a little bit to, you know, for copyright purposes type things, which I'm not monetized, so it really doesn't matter. So we typically get a very decent amount of customers who stop to look at those items there on the right side of your screen there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. We just installed these camera systems in here this past weekend, which is the date you see on the screen. But if you notice right where people are turning that corner on the right edge there, there's a speaker on that counter there. Well, right next to it would have been another speaker. We had several Sony speakers, we think by the same person that basically took advantage of the setup and um, just walked off with one speaker about a couple of months ago, and then again he did it like about 3 weeks ago or so. Whoever it is, I don't know what it is. So that's why we installed some. I installed some cameras. Well, long overdue. Uh, the flea market has surveillance cameras, but they're very useless in retrieving that data when it does not really suit or benefit them, and they don't provide Wi-Fi. So there's JT standing by that area where that speaker is, and or he was. So right now it's still typically kind of slow. Uh, it will pick up here shortly, I guess. I only kind of like partially looked at the video, me and Carmen, and there's me checking those sound bars and subwoofers. If you don't know who that is, that was Bizzle there. GOM, God Over Money. Christian rap organization or group. So I'm just basically kind of pairing the soundbar with the subwoofers. Those are Samsung soundbars and subwoofers there. Just kind of get them ready for when customers are ready to buy them. I hate being disorganized, but it's like my strong point right there, being disorganized. Can you imagine that? Your strong point being disorganized. That is definitely me. So normally we would have all those speakers and the speakers that you see there. A lot of those would normally be on the ground, on the floor, should I say, where you see that robot vacuum in that area, and where I'm standing at. We normally would have speakers lined up there, but there's a new company that has purchased the Super Flea, and it's a lot going on, such as increase in price. Our price went up about 3 times as much there, so we went from paying one amount that was kind of fixed. You know, they would raise the price about $10, $5 a year or so. And I've been there about 12 years or so. But so a new company has taken over this, and they're going through a lot of remodeling and things like that. The flooring, they're gonna get to that, but they have increased our rent at that indoors flea market. That is the Super Flea. It's at 6200 St. John Avenue in Kansas City. There's JT, my brother. Now he's normally at this location when I'm at another flea market, an outdoors flea market, such as the Boulevard Flea Market over there in Merriam, Kansas, around that area, or at the 63rd Street Swap and Shop. I'm normally there from like anywhere between, sun up to about 1, and then I come down here to the Super Flea, the indoor flea market, where Jerry, my brother, is normally at. Yeah, so he's normally here. So you can see we have a lot of the backpacks and things like that up going along the that top frame up there. Um, we've got low on speakers and low on so many things now, such as vacuums, speakers, gaming controllers, and consoles. Pretty much out of consoles now. Um, but a lot of things we're pretty much kind of out of for the most part that we kind of had uh, an abundance of in January, really early January, mid-January. So yeah, we got to deal with the new price hike, 3 times as much. There are a lot of vendors that are already begun their process of liquidating their items and moving out of there, especially vendors there who have about, you know, 1,000, 2,000, 3,500 square feet. Uh, they can't pay that ridiculous amount where they're charging so much per square footage. So uh, we have vendors down there to Super Flea, such as Don and Jim, a tire guy there, and a guy back there by the back restrooms, who they have written up their contract for them to be paying about anywhere between $4,000 and $10,000 a month, and that's ridiculous. And these are individuals that's been there over 20 years together, combined about 50 years between the two of them, just them two. And there are several others. A lot of other ones are going to be downsizing and things like that. But yeah, like I said, our rent went up to about three times as much. So we have a lot of things going on with that as well, because that's going to change, the dynamics of me being at an outdoors flea market and leaving JT there, uh, just because you got to take in consideration, is it going to be uh, beneficial for him to be there and make the necessary, uh, sales that are needed to, uh, meet what we have to, our monthly rent there, as well as, his fees, his wage. So there's the customers right there. You just see walking by right by me. Those two ladies with the kid. They literally went into the other section over there, which I really want to show you guys the other angles, but I don't know how that's going to work out. But I may show you some different angles. But I think the camera on the inside where the appliances and the toys are at, I think that one is offline, so I can't get into the replay on that one. But that those people that you just saw go by, they literally, that child and that lady, the lady was pushing the basket. She literally basically opened up every toy she could get her hands on, bag, LOL, surprise, all that type of stuff. Just wrecked the place. And you'll see in a bit, I'm going to go behind the counter because I got to assist a customer, but as I'm looking at the camera and going over there frequently, I'm kind of seeing how they're just kind of like really uh, just making the area more disarray than it already was. So this is a typical good day. There's times at the Super Flea that traffic is really slow. Uh, it's gonna speed up here. There is traffic there. I mean, you have some customers that um, they come in looking, such as the smoke shops or um, uh, necessities. You know, uh, whether that's hygiene or laundry. You know, those people. A lot of those people frequently come, weekly to restock on those items. So you see that guy? He is standing by. He was standing by. Let's move now. But yeah, right where you see that. Let me see if I can enlarge it for you. Right here, guys, in this area here on the corner, where you see next to the TV on the end there. That speaker there was another speaker on the left side of that speaker. Uh, where people were, whoever it was, were stealing those speakers over there, taking advantage of that blind spot there, or either me being in the appliance and the toy section tied down there and not paying attention. But yeah, they got it for two Sony speakers. Each speaker we sell for $250 each. But now we have cameras over there as well. We have about 6 cameras up altogether. And that guy there at the counter purchasing a pair of, I think he went with Samsung Buds Live Bluetooth true wireless headphones. He's a fan of Skull Candy, but for someone who drives a motorcycle or rides a motorcycle, I thought that the Samsung Buds Live would be a better option for him. You let the customer sample them, listen to them, get a feel for them. Because really, at the end of the day, what I've learned is two things it kind of boils down to. First, budget, and then comfortability. What fits the customer, what the customer feels comfortable wearing. So what it really boils down to. And then there's for some people, of course, for some people it's what name brand it is, which a lot of people don't. They want that name brand, but they don't have that name brand money. JT, my brother, testing displaying a so the speaker they're getting we normally sell for about $150. We could sell it for $175. It is a monster portable speaker. Really good speaker. The customer negotiated for 140, and we went with that. But we typically sell them for 150. When they're brand new, we normally sell them for about 150, 160. That one's is a good, very good condition, excellent condition. So we normally sell that one for 150 as well, but we'll do 140. As you can see, the other customer there was trying on his Samsung Bud Lives with his helmet on to see what that feels like. So like I said, typically in that area up there in the corner there, the right corner where we keep a lot of the true wireless earbuds and phones, we get a lot of customers who will stop there. But there's a lot of electronics right there. I think I was disturbed and had to go take a peek at that person in the appliance area that's tearing up those toys. I honestly wish I could. I wish that camera was on, God. I would love to show you guys that for real, because they really rummaged through, ramshack everything over there. It's like horrible. Oops, I did that. So we're already at 20-something minutes. I normally get there about, try to get there about 7:30, especially when I have a lot of things I need to organize or restock. If it's just nothing to restock, I can get there about 8 o'clock, have everything set up by 8:30, 8:45, 9 at the latest, depending on how much stuff we got to pull out and move around and, put back in the display cases and things like that. So I'm going to try to pause right quick and give you guys a different angle. So we'll do that right quick. So I'm going to pause right quick and see what I can get up there here. Kind of backed up a little bit. Vic, what's up, my dude? That's my guy, Steel Bill. What's up, champ? Appreciate you, big bro. Can't say shout out to Steel Bill without sending a shout out to Niffy. What's up, Niffy? When you gonna comment? So I just kind of went backwards a little bit, guys. That's my guy Bill there. He goes in with me a lot of times when we get stuff. So there's another angle that we have there. Kind of keeps a watch on the items at this side, on this side of the camera, where we have, items at. And I think the adhesiveness, the reason why the other camera is down, uh, I think maybe the adhesiveness that I had on it caused it to fall and maybe disconnect. So I think that's the reason why that camera is not on right now. So I need to come up with a better uh, solution for um, getting that camera mounted up there, because it is not necessarily made to mount, but there's a way to mount everything. And as I look now, I have one over there. Let's see. Yeah, this particular camera that what we're using is not a mountable camera. It's really just for just sitting on a stand or something, or a flat surface. So I'll show you guys one more angle, and then we'll call it a video. They got the bathroom closed. Where's the bathroom at? They're doing some remodeling, of course, so people have to go all the way to the opposite end of the building to purchase a to use the restroom. There's a guy there buying a controller. Like I said, we're very low on those now. We may have just a few left now. If I want to transition now, I'm going to transition to the other angle. But I want to see if I can see something first. There I am, the start of the day, getting all these cameras mounted and set up. So that took some work. Kind of checking the angles, seeing what adjustments need to be made. Okay, so let's go to another angle. So that is pretty much it, guys. I couldn't get the other angle, so I figured we stop it right there. So that's pretty much it. There I am taking a quick little break. Feet are killing me. Having some more cushion shoes. Let's go forward a little more, see what happens here. So now, since you see it's kind of slow, but I wanted to kind of go back to those people who kind of wanted to go back to those people who wrecked the place, to be honest. I think maybe they was about right in here somewhere, I guess. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, thanks for tuning in. We are out. Maybe I'll put another video up in and see what we can do on that one. Maybe a little later as we get things better situated. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I am out.